Firms can introduce a series of mechanisms in order to manage risk regarding existing clients. It's important to understand that the life cycle of an existing client can evolve and change over time. So by introducing ongoing monitoring and alerts, having system integrations in place with third-party checks and validation, having annual review processes in place where a firm actually reaches out to a client to validate information on file to make sure that that is accurate and up to date is extremely important in ensuring that firms take a proactive approach to understanding if there are any changes or trigger events that might have occurred during that client life cycle. And that means that in the event that something is found, it can be handled in an efficient and effective and sensitive manner with the client. Some examples of trigger events in the existing client onboarding life cycle may involve a change in their financial standing, perhaps the addition of a new director or an officer to the board, mergers, acquisitions, a whole host of corporate activities or indeed individual activities that may exist to alter in some way the information and data already held on file, and it's extremely important to proactively keep on top of monitoring that information. So it's important when considering purging data if there's any external regulations and oversight in place. For example, GDPR, data privacy regulations and obligations exist. Also to consider the internal policies and procedures that may be in place by the compliance and legal teams within firms. What is best practice in terms of holding and maintaining data and files and records? There can be a date range in terms of when records are held and maintained. This balance between an external regulation and an internal has to be met and come together in a cohesive way in order to properly manage sensitive personal information.